Let's go find out. Wait. There's another guy coming. Wait. He's coming. Get behind you. Turn around. You're dead. No, the other way. The other way. Dude, what the fuck? So that clip won me play of the year. Thanks to you guys whoever nominated that and voted on it. And I said, not sure how my clip got nominated, but I appreciate it. I'm assuming I'll be getting a really large trophy of some sorts. ... Being completely facetious. And PUBG actually sent me something. Look at this. This fancy little box. Check this out. PUBG crafting. And look, it's like a heavy freaking box, and it says this crystal trophy. PUBG Partner Awards 2025 Play of the Year. CDome. Look at this. I can get it to focus here. Look at this thing. How cool this is. How cool is that? That's legit. It's be a nice little desk ornament to add to the collection. So that was really cool. I wanted to share that. So thank you, PUBG. That was very nice of them. They did not have to send that. I was completely joking. I believe the other players, obviously, who also won, you know, whatever, like a Streamer of the Year and that kind of stuff, got similar awards. I thought that was really cool. So I wanted to share it with you guys and just show some love to PUBG for that one. And now we can go to actual PUBG news. So first, before we go to Project Black Budget, which I guess is officially called PUBG Black Budget, officially revealed, there's some more Erangel PUBG news. So for those who have not been aware, haven't seen my previous videos, Erangel is getting a snow overlay update, remake, whatever, this December. And PUBG is actually doing some lore drops with it, which I always think they do really well with the lore videos. They really make it feel like more than just a hop and play a BR. So they're actually going back to the OG lore, which was the battlegrounds is basically run by these like massive trillionaire conglomerates that like basically just get people, they consign people against their will to fight to the death, and they videotape the whole thing, and that's how they have the battle royale, the battlegrounds. They video it, and then all these elites watch the video, and they watch their favorite survivor, and they vote on who their survivor, and they bet on all this stuff, right? So basically, like getting slaves to come and play in the battlegrounds, and it's all being done by like these, you know, elites that run the world, right? So now they're going back into that lore with this latest video. So check this out. Erangel Sub-Zero lore film, The Truth. And this is only phase 1. The cold is spreading. Survival will become brutal. Someone has to uncover the truth before conditions deteriorate, because December is just the beginning of something far more devastating. Entering Erangel Sub-Zero on December 3rd for PC, December 11th for console. Let's go max quality and take a look. PUBG Studios presents. Good old Stalber getting red zoned. Got Mr. Gimpy over here. Hits his buttons, pops the pills. Like Skittles. So that's Tithonic Industries. I realize that the camera still isn't on. That's Tithonic Industries. Okay, that's basically the PUBG's version of Umbrella Corp, if you're familiar with like Resident Evil lore. So this is their version of Umbrella Corp, okay? Somebody needs to translate this. Put this into Chat GPT. Someone take a screenshot of this book, throw it into Chat GPT. Matter of fact, copy. We'll do that next.
Our purpose. You need to know the truth.
The truth.
Satellites We built them to master the climate. They
Controlling the weather, dude, we always knew it was a thing.
told us this was to stabilize the environment. I thought we were helping people.
As an engineer, I can tell you this equation's wrong. This down right here. This h plus a minus n to the 6th power with the 1 plus 2 plus 0 minus b. Yeah, this is not, it's not going to work. This is not concentric. That's going to be way out of alignment. Anyways.
I thought we were helping people, but it was a lie. It was a device.
The fuck am I reading? I have no idea. I'm not an engineer.
Their grand plan was to push the battle to the breaking point. To make
Alien invasion confirmed. Coming to PUBG.
the battlegrounds a brutal, unadulterated.
So here's all the video screens, right? If you know of the secret room in Erangel, like the one under the church breach in Erangel, that's basically like this room. And this same type of layout is also in the secret areas in Vikendi. And it's part of the lore from the Sandhawk 4 when Sandhawk Boot Camp used to have the underground you can go into. This is all intertwined with the lore, with this, you know, the elites that were watching everyone have their battlegrounds and die and live and survive or whatever. This is what it was all kind of being puppeteered for.
Water for their entertainment.
Chess mode coming to PUBG confirmed.
But something went wrong, and the satellites are going to start shattering over Erangel.
I've been saying Erangel wrong this whole time for 8 years. Confirmed.
I don't know how long we'll have, but the weather will turn feral, beyond control.
So satellites are going to crash and they're going to start freezing over all of Erangel.
Erangel won't be the same again.
It's an ice wall. It's like winter is coming.
Stop it before it's too late.
Game of Thrones.
If anyone is listening, save Erangel.
Erangel. How cool. Dude, how freaking cool is that? I love when PUBG does these lore videos, man. It is really, really sick. I wish they would like continue this, like update after update, and keep diving more into it, and like, you know, have characters that you can like play as or unlock, you get clothing skins and that kind of stuff. Like, you know how they did the Sandhawk 4? How you could play as the 4 escapees from Sandhawk. You get like lunch meats, AK, and all those characters' specialty weapons out of the loot trucks. They came with the attachments they had and stuff like that. I always thought that was a really cool way to like intertwine that into the normal battle royale you play. So Erangel snowy update is coming, right? The thing that I didn't know about until like one of their past tweets was that it's phase 1 of the Erangel update. Let me see if I can find them. This image also goes freaking ham. This is really cool. Just, it makes you feel like Vikendi on Erangel, like high amounts of snow, heavy wind, snowstorms. December will only be the beginning. So here's again, if you missed this, the video they posted showing the bridges being destroyed, semi-destroyed with the satellites, and then, you know, the ice forming all around the satellite landing area. Like everything's frozen over. Down here, there's actually ice in the water. So I don't think the water's going to be frozen over, but some of it I think will be. So it's going to be even easier to bridge camp because there's going to be less space to travel and stuff. So this is, I think, really, really cool because it's going to take one of the coolest maps in PUBG, spice it up a bit. I'm hoping that it's only a temporary thing, though, personally. I don't want regular Erangel to be permanently changed, but it would be cool to have a temporary change or even 2 versions of it. I would be okay with something like that and get rid of some of the other crap maps that nobody even likes to play. But my big brain theory is this is phase 1. I think aliens are coming to a PUBG update because these satellites get destroyed, right? How do they get destroyed? Well, you guys may or may not play PUBG yourself, and if you do, you might click on that button, and if you do click on that button, you might come down here for this prepare for the harsh winter daily check-in event, and you might see that you log in for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. You can get an alien abduction event nameplate for logging in consecutively for 6 days with a certified flying saucer abducting a cow that says, "I want to go." Aliens are coming to PUBG. Everything, CDome, aliens don't fit in PUBG, dude. It's not going to happen. Do you guys remember a couple weeks ago? You guys remember this? Skibbity toilet mode. They designed this character. Okay, this is obviously like a Skibbity thing. Take away these big barnacles. Take away this stupid looking head. It's a flying saucer. It flies around the map and shoots freaking laser beams. So they have the mechanics designed in the game now where a UFO could fly around and do stuff. Beam you up, Scotty. Kill you. It's possible. And it would be a complete waste if they went through all this dev time to make this three-headed flying whatever thing that stayed around the game for 2 weeks and then threw it away. It would make a lot more sense if they reuse some of those, you know, asset or design models into a fun, limited alien mode too. That would be really cool. You could have alien-themed weapons, skins, all along with the lore. Just saying, could be cool. So that is the Erangel PUBG update. So again, that's coming December 3rd for PC, December 11th for console, and that is going to be phase 1. So the other phases might be 2 weeks after, might be a month. Yeah, we don't know yet. I haven't seen anything about that, but it's going to be like a big thing because they're already, you know, hyping up the announcement for it. Like 3 weeks they started before the, or almost a month before the December 3rd date. So I think it's gonna be pretty big. I don't think it's gonna be like a week thing. It's probably like at least a month-long update, playable mode, or just a whole new map revamp. Should be pretty cool. Translate this writing. That screenshot I took from that Winter Erangel video. Here you go. I just posted it to Grok, and let's translate it. Let's see what all those words are in that book. Translate page, left page. Then I also brought back a few photos from the trip. Here's a picture of the ship journey to Norway. That was in July 1953. On the left, you can see Danish coast. On the right, the Norwegian coast. Then a picture of the Lofoten Islands. The islands are simply overwhelming. And here are photos of the midnight sunset that we had at 0:30 a.m. You could hardly believe it was already so late. Right page. We were in Kiruna and visited the iron ore mines. Very interesting. Then we continued to Narvik. There we saw the ore port and took the cable car. Up to the mountain. Magnificent view. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't always good. Often rain and fog, but when the sun came out, it was indescribably beautiful. Golly, that word screws me up. Indescribably. On July 18th, indescribably? On July 18th, we were in Tromsø. Okay, I gotta stop reading. There we visited the Arctic Cathedral, still under construction, and walked across the big bridge. The midnight sun was particularly impressive here. The sun did not set at all, just hung low on the horizon and bathed everything in golden light. This appears to be a personal travel diary of a letter describing a trip to northern Scandinavia. Okay, so that letter this guy was reading, it literally has nothing. It did not help him at all. He died for nothing. He was reading this letter going, what the fuck, the Scandinavia? I'm trying to get out of this guy. And he got lit up with that AK. So yeah, anyways.